Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
Hi, Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak farm.
I need to turn that light down. My head looks bright as heck. Farm.
Hold, please. We'll hold it shiny.
Yay!
Maybe your forehead's just really shiny.
No, that's too the reason why I don't go bald. Probably blind people.
Welcome to our Flosstube channel where we talk about cross stitch and
Other random
shiny
weird stuff.
foreheads. Today's Monday, February 8th,
2021.
2021. We've been in pandemic mode for almost a year now. I'm over it. I'm over it. Sunday's Valentine's Day.
Yep, but I've been covered for a while. I went early because I didn't know if they'd have to order, and luckily they had everything, so I wound up getting everything very early.
There you go.
Because I'm not stupid. Ow! The burn? That look hurt! Ow! Mean!
That was...
When it comes to Valentine's Day, when's the last time I screwed up Valentine's Day? I don't think I have.
You have. Oh, you have, buddy.
When the hell did I do that?
We won't talk about it right now.
Yeah, it was probably 13 years ago.
No. Yeah, it was not. Okay, moving on. Why don't we shout out our commenters from last week?
Okay. Cheryl, who's your apple? Angie. Bridget with a different, now another Bridget. Then I got Lynn's. And then Mad Morty.
Yes.
I'm sorry you're bad, Morty.
She's one of my vampire stitchy mates.
I know who it is. I was just having fun with it.
You know how that goes, right?
How's y'all's week been? Ours has been odd.
It's been something.
The dog has shoes now.
The fence is fully back. The backyard is fully fenced in. The dog now has dog boots.
And I have a sore rump. And I was inside. I rode down a couple of steps on my backside.
And shout out to the person whose comment was, "Go on a diet. You have Planet Fitness around you."
No, it's Plant Fitness.
Plant Fitness around you. I could criticize your inability to spell and lack of correct grammar usage, but that would be really rude. Also, comment again. It won't get deleted.
All right. Please.
Promise you that. It's been an interesting week around here. We've had lots of stitchy time because it's cold out. And my butt's not going outside if I don't have to because it's cold out.
Mm-hmm. That's also why the dog has shoes, because it's so cold it's actually hurting her feet.
Yes.
Poor thing. The ground outside is not nice.
Not nice. Like, it's so cold out, the snow is like, you just walk on top of it, you don't sink. So that's great. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. All right, let's move on to whips.
Okay, Joe, press button now.
Whips.
Hmm?
Show them your whips, please.
Ink Circles, Dragons of Sumatra. Anybody who's been around here for a little bit? Oh, yeah, if you're new, subscribe. And I got this in here done, and this. Got a little bit of work done.
A little bit. I don't remember what last week's theme for tea. Tea? Is it tea? I don't know. My brain has dumped everything. So daily 30. My daily 30 stitching. Well, my stitching goes with it. Anyways.
Daily 30 is a closed group.
Had to stitch on something with a lid on it. And it has a lid. So I went with it. So lady with dog. 215 stitches finished her collar. We have started on the second pink in the color because there's 2 pinks and I think a white. I think that's white that's in there also. This is on 14 count Ada that came in the kit. Yes, it's very tall. It's gonna look awesome.
I love to know where you're putting it.
Somewhere. Eventually my house is just gonna look like a cross stitch shop with needlework everywhere. Alright, stitch on something.
I have a feeling I need to get a marker and say Joe's. This is Joe's wall. You got the rest of the house.
Stitch on something that you can only obtain online. And I have Pine Needles Christmas Blocks out, which you can go online and get. PineNeedlesOnline.com, I think. I did 209 stitches on that, which was the reindeer, the skier, excuse me, and the Christmas bauble. That's on there. This is on a piece of 28 count hand dyed by the Slovak Farm in Dirt Road. Little by little, I'm getting it done.
Yay!
Oh, it was Tupperware week last week. That's what it was.
You forgot about Tupperware?
Yep.
Just an FYI for y'all that don't know, I'd say a third of the items in our kitchen have the word Tupperware on it, excluding the pots and pans. And if Tupperware ever came out with a cast iron skillet, this one would probably be going around the moon 10 times. It'd be your two things combined, favorite things in the kitchen combining.
True story. Stitch on something that has your name on it. My name will be on that block somewhere. Okay, you get the point.
What's that one called?
Cardinal Points. Long Dog Sampler. Cardinal Points. This is one that was a collaboration with Gentle Arts. So it is only available through shops. I think. I've never seen it on her website. So this is on a piece of 18 count. Hand dyed by the Slovak Farm in Cleveland Fog. I did 216 stitches on this, which was, I think, 2 flowers and some vinage, something like that. Slow and steady, it's getting done.
Yarp.
It's kind of my theory with everything. It'll get done eventually.
Yarp. I'm not cross stitching in a nutshell.
And if not, it won't be my problem. Okay. Stitch on something that has a shape from the shape sorter toy. And there's squares and circles and other shapes on this. But I went with the squares and circles. Oh, and triangles. This is Home for Christmas by Plum Street Sampler. This was a club kit in 2018. She late it in late 2019. You can order it.
You want to hear the weird thing about my childhood? My shape sorter actually had a shape like that one, too. The 8-point star thing.
some shape sorters, the star is different on shape sorters. And like the Tupperware one has a plus sign. Technically, you could say there's a plus sign somewhere in here within these windows, but let's just go with circles, squares, and triangles. So
and it was stitched by a star.
So I did 216 stitches on this, 202 stitches on this for that prompt. I'm using it for a prompt this week, so some of these stitches are towards that.
Bonk.
So my stitches for the shape sorter toy, excuse me, are the point of the house, and then the first line and a little bit of the second line. This is on a piece of 14 count, hand dyed by the Slovak farm. This was a scrap of the scrap off the end of Main Street. It was like that on Main Street. Can I help you? The dog is sniffing under my chair. So that concluded Tupperware week. No, it didn't. I started something else for Tupperware week. Have to find it. Alright, so I didn't have anything that predated 1999. Well, I have one thing that predated 1999, but I haven't started it yet. And I really did not want to start it. So. And then we got on this kick with my Zoom friends. And we started the Butt Nugget Sow. So my alternative stitches for 1999 is it's La Hoopla Company's Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets, aka Butt Nugget Sow. Angie and Lynn and I are all stitching this, and we decided we were selling it, and we were calling it the Butt Nugget Sow. That is Angie's.
Didn't you get like 4 more people?
I think a couple other people are gonna start it.
Beth Ann?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know if Beth Ann's gonna start it.
I thought she said she was going to be kitting it out.
I don't think so, but maybe she is. And I'm just stupid and didn't listen. But Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets. Angie calls chicken eggs butt nuggets. So I found this for her, and then we decided we were going to do the butt nuggets out. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. This is on a piece of, I believe it's 28 count. I cut it as if it was 28 count. I'm pretty sure it's 28 count. Even weave that was gifted to me from one of my friends. That is 314 stitches to start it. We started this Friday night. Butt Nugget Sow. I'm going to take my time stitching that because Butt Nugget Sow. Because I'm 12. Okay. Then where did I put Shores of Hawthorne Hollow? Because it's not over here. Can you go look and see if it's over there? Thanks. It might be in front of the TV. Okay, so then I moved on to Zombie Run stitches. I used my antidote to become human because I was tired of taking pictures every 200 stitches. Hashtag I'm lazy. My first Zombie Run piece is Shannon Christine's Belle. I did 408 stitches on her. That's a lie. I did 405 stitches on her. So I'm starting to get the other side of her big old dress. These flowers on here. They're a pain in my tushy because they are 4 different colors, and there's tons of quarter stitches. This is on a piece of 28 count, hand dyed by the Slovak farm in black ice. Yes. And my final stitching for the week. My second zombie run piece of the weekend was Shores of Cochrane Hollow. And we'll work on One Nation and Lady of the Flag next weekend. Shores of Cochrane Hollow. I'm on this block with the house that does not end. It went on and on, my friends. Welcome for that. Worm. I managed 408 stitches in it, and I did manage to finish the house and started on the fence. I'm going to use this for something in the coming week, I think. I don't remember correctly. But it is on a piece of 32 count, hand dyed by the Slovak farm in Cleveland Crud. Cleveland Crud. Yeah, we're in the midst of the Cleveland Crud. Gray, gloomy, bleh.
Yesterday it was really nice and bright out and cold as shit.
Cold as sin.
Because cold air is dry air, so there's no clouds.
I did a total of 1,969 stitches last week. That's been the stitching for the week. No haul. So let's move on to plans. Plans and announcements.
Dragons?
Dragons, and more dragons.
I will finish my dragons. Though I will say, in real life, I would never stab a dragon over 10,000 times. It's a little dangerous for life.
Yeah, that's a wee bit dangerous. Okay, we're celebrating Valentine's Week in Daily 30 because Sunday is Valentine's Day. So, we are to stitch on a whip in which you have defied the pattern and continue on even though there is a mistake in your stitching. That comes from the story that an ancient Greek, emperor thought that warriors would be better if they were not married and didn't have families. And a priest defied the Roman emperor and married people anyways. Okay. Random facts.
Not for Roman. They didn't have emperors in Greece.
Okay. Random facts I know. So, One Nation has a mistake on it. One of my rows is 3 threads down instead of 2, like it's supposed to be. Lady of the Flag is plagued with mistakes. Cardinal Points has got some mistakes. One could technically say Scenic Farm, I have defied the pattern because I have changed how it's stitched. Shores of Cochrane Hollow is a mistake because...
Can I just make this easy?
What?
Everything you own?
Not everything. I'm not that bad.
I thought everybody made mistakes in their patterns every now and then.
Well, yeah, but not all of my patterns have mistakes in them yet.
Yet. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm talking about the ones you have over 1,000 stitches in.
Raven Queen doesn't have any mistakes in her.
Yeah, but you defied the pattern and changed the colors.
Belle does not have any mistakes in her.
Okay. You get one. Come on, you know that was funny. So,
Shores of Cochrane Hollow has a mistake in it because I stitched some of the blocks. Well, I changed the blocks' colors, but then the 3 colors that I picked out, I stitched some of the blocks in one color and they were supposed to be in a different color. And let's just not talk about it.
And I thought of our question of the day.
Okay.
How many stitches down the road do you have to get before you say screw it? Me, 10. I'll frog up to 10. I'll pull 10 stitches out to redo something. Past that, unless it's like super, oh my god, erroneous, it's going to do more harm than good.
I've pulled out close to 100. Yep.
Next.
Put stitches into a piece that is being stitched on a scrap piece of fabric. Not measuring, meaning not a full cut or a standard size of fabric. I have quite a few options on that. Home for Christmas is what I'm doing the stitches on, because it's the leftover piece from Main Street, which technically that wasn't even a standard cut.
Main Street, it's like you got the roll, not the cut. Like, can you just leave the bottom foot of that roll? Thanks.
Yeah. Stitch on a piece that has something in the design that is typically packaged in a box.
Belle?
Belle's in a box?
She looks like a porcelain doll. And roses come in boxes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, if you buy them from a florist, but if you buy them from cheap online places. Anyways. I went with butt nuggets because you buy eggs in a box. Carton.
Actually, you buy chickens in a box too.
Okay.
All hail knowing chicken farmers, huh?
True story. Stitch on a whip. You could easily be monogamous with until it's complete. I don't know. I have several. Lady of the Flag because I really want to get her done. One Nation because it's fairly simple. Knee High because I've wanted to stitch that for so long and I put off stitching it. Butt Nuggets because it's funny. Lady with Dog is actually, I think, going to be fairly quick stitching because it seems like it's
and it's bandy.
Yes, and it's bandy. Put stitches into a whip with a ribbon or something that you can tie into a knight in the design. I suppose I could tie Bella into a knight because she looks like a
right time period.
Yeah. She looks like she comes out of the time period of knighthood. But anyways, Shores of Aquan Hollow because the ships all have masts, all have sails with rigging on them, and you can tie that into a knot. Belle has ribbons on her sleeves. That's probably the one I'm gonna go with. Lady of the Flag, I'm pretty sure there's ribbons on her. If not, there's some cording on that flag that could tie into a knot. Lady with Dog, you could tie the dog leash into a knot. Or into a bow.
Also with Belle, that actually looks like the formal attire of a knight's wife.
True story.
Because knights were nobility.
I'm probably just going to go with Belle. Because it's pretty obvious that she's got ribbon on her.
That and it's Belle.
And fair enough, I'm lazy. I want the obvious one on that. That is...
So, are you ready to do your stretching next month?
This is going to be interesting. We are doing March Mayhem. I have to think about what it was for a minute. I don't know. I have brain blank. I want to keep calling it Mayhem March or something like that. You know, that's where I'm at today. And my Mayhem is going to be allowing him to pick my projects to go with all of the prompts.
Which is about, I already do half of anyway.
You do help me when I'm stumped.
Yeah, and usually I get the, oh, I never thought of that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Or I Google search something I thought I heard a long time ago and turned out to be right. And it was just like, holy crap, that's a stretch. Yup.
That's the plans for the week.
Oh, and my March Mayhem is I want to get at least 1 hour of stitching in a day. Every day.
Because Joe's not an everyday stitcher.
No. I'm not.
I'm probably mumbling again this week.
Huh?
Nothing. That's plans. Announcements.
Subscribe, bell notification thingy me bobby. Like if you like the video. If you dislike the video, please explain why in the comments.
And because you're fat is not a justifiable reason. And I will unleash the apocalypse.
All 4 of them.
Well, there's more than 4 of them now. Anyways.
And then there's what I'll say.
Okay, that's our video for the week. My brain is not firing on all cylinders, in case you couldn't tell today. Apologies for that. Apologies if I mumbled, because my brain is not firing on all cylinders today. We're going to go, so that maybe I can get my brain firing on the correct cylinders tomorrow. I doubt it, though. All right, that's it. Bye.
Bye.